You're just gonna die in the end.
Okay, guys, time for another epic rap battle of history. I get so psyched for these ERB, man. They're just the best. They're just so goddamn funny. These things are so well put together, so much fun, so well researched too. That's one of the things that gets me is how good the lines are in all these epic rap battles. I mean, they dig to every corner of every individual's history to come up with these lines, and I really like that. This one is, of course, Thanos versus J. Robert Oppenheimer. As you guys know, you guys have been calling me White Thanos here forever because I look like White Thanos. And of course, I had reached out to ERB at you guys' behest about the possibility of playing Thanos in this, and by then they'd already recorded it and everything. But I got to tell you, the response that ERB came back with was just the best. I mean, when you're a fan of someone, whether it's an athlete or entertainers or whatever, and I'm a huge fan of ERB, and you see that this person or people have achieved a lot of success, it's so cool to see when they're still so grounded, so genuine, so real. And that's exactly how they came off to me, and in the nice response they sent back to me and everything just made me an even bigger fan of these guys. They are the absolute best. As always, the link to the video is in the description, as well as the link to ERB's Patreon. Please support them all you can. I mean, all the support we can give, because the worst thing in the world would be if these ever stop, because this is some of the best stuff out there. This is so much better than anything you get on TV or anything like that. I love these things. I can't wait for this one. One last thing before I tell you who I was going to root for, too. I just want to touch on this. The one ERB we haven't reacted to is Gandalf versus Dumbledore. And I get people telling me all the time, you got to watch that one, got to react to that one. The only reason I don't, guys, I don't know anything about Gandalf and Dumbledore. Nothing. So there's no way that I feel like I can make a reaction video that's going to be interesting or have anything poignant to say or even funny to say, because I don't know anything about them, and I'm not going to use ERB's material just to get views when I don't feel like the reaction I'd be creating is worth watching. So that's why we won't see that one, because I just don't know anything about those guys. That's all. I mean, no more to it than that. All right, now this one, before I got into YouTube, I've told you guys I used to do research writing online. I actually had to write something for someone, because I still got the notes from it, about the Manhattan Project. So that gave me a little bit more detail on Oppenheimer, and I know a good little bit about him, of course. Again, father of the atomic bomb, and I know that his personal life was sexually. He had a lot of different trysts going on, and of course, we all know Thanos. Thanos, my doppelganger, he came around back when I was way into comics as a kid. I probably 11 or 12, 13 around there when he first came into the comics. So as far as rooting interest, I got to root for my doppelganger. I got to root for the guy that looks just like me. I'm going with Thanos. Oppenheimer, you're a brilliant scientist and all this, but we're talking Thanos here. That's who I'm rooting for. Let's go see who wins. Rap battles of history. Oh, that's a good look right there. Thanos. Yeah. I like his voice. Lloyd's doing him, right? Yeah, they told me it was gonna be Lloyd. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. He never learned to love his body. Yeah, because he was, if I remember right, too, he was really tortured about the fact of what he had created, right? Oppenheimer, I'm gonna turn this up a little too. A prodigy. Well, that makes sense. Cause your rhymes are only hot periodically. Periodically. Now I'm Oh! Took her out without a problem. Tiny nuclear dick. The Hadron Collider. Oh! So basically what he's saying is he's going to take his rapping virginity. Oppenheimer. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, because now they're going... Okay, that's the stuff I couldn't remember what it was all about.
You took everything I have left. After your raps,
I like this.
Become deaf. You need an Iron Man For that wrinkly ass skin and that butt chin.
Chin. That's pretty strong. I love his sound.
You might be something in the MCU, but between us, who's the worst MCU? Your dialogue.
Yeah.
So slow Drax thinks you're invisible. I cause chain reactions when I'm lyrical, cause I've got that fissile material.
He's kicking his ass with the flow, you guys. That's my opinion.
That your own mother tried to make you a temporary.
Oh shit! This is really well put together.
Now I'm here to split you like 2 and 3 from 5.
Like
I'm a peaceful man.
wait a second, I know that. I know that reference. Because I remember something about uranium 235. Yes, you're right. 2 and 3 from 5. Because again, I wrote that article, but it was ages ago. And my memory's terrible. But I remember something about uranium 235 being involved. I think. I could be wrong.
Now I'm here to split you like 2 and
Yeah,
3
it's
from
gotta
5. I'm a peaceful man, but I do what I must. You had an evil plan, Thanos, and it left you in the dust.
This is intense. I like this.
When you compare our talents, because in this battle there is no balance.
Wow, that was well done. Goddamn commie. Oh. Fortnite's dopest dancer. That's pretty good. There's just, I mean, Thanos is got some good lines, but this is really creepy. Tinky Winky, up in your stinky. Oh, and they worked in an oh snap at the end. Excuse me, guys. I apologize for having to try and, because I never do that. You guys know nobody loves to laugh more than I do. I have to keep trying to keep how hard I'm laughing down a little bit, because as soon as I start laughing, I start coughing uncontrollably because it's goddamn cold. That was Oppenheimer's rap. I mean, the way he sounded and the video they put around him, that's one of the best I've seen in any of the rap battles. I mean, that was really, really good. I was hardcore rooting for Thanos, but for me, Oppenheimer wins, because he had just that, the sound, the look, the flow was just so cool. And I think he had more really hard hitting lines as well. Whereas, Thanos went more with pumping himself up, with what he's meant to the MCU and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. But I think, for me, I definitely got to give it to Oppenheimer. As much as that hurts me, because, Thanos is my big purple brother from another mother. And, well, we all know about the mommy issues and everything. But, Oppenheimer, for me, Oppenheimer wins this. And not only wins this, he was just one of my favorite flows I've seen in any of these. There was, just watching it gave you a creepy sense, didn't it? That was really good. Who do you guys think won?